There is a phrase that I found incredibly useful, and I believe you will too, which is your life is made out of years, years are made out of months, and months are made out of weeks. Then weeks are made out of days, and finally, days are made in the morning. So, with that in mind, recently I've developed a morning routine which has shown me incredible benefits. And so, in just 2 weeks, you'll notice benefits. And well, I've been doing this for around a month, but I will show you how well what I've been doing basically. I use this board. My first language is Spanish, so I'll translate what it's written here. So, um, when the letters get a bit fucked up, I'll replace them. But basically, wake up, cold shower, breathing work, stretching, running, and meditation. That's supposed to be done by 5 a.m., which is a fucking, it's a personal challenge. It's supposed to suit the best time you can wake up at, right? So, for example, for me, this is 4, but, for some people it would be 7, 6, but it should be before 8 in the morning, before 7. Like, 7 should be your top. If you're waking up after 7, it's, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't say you'd have a very much useful morning. And as I said, the day is made with morning. So anyway, why am I taking a shower before running? Shouldn't I, run and then like get all sweaty and then take a shower? But the thing is, the shower thing is, as I said here, it's a cold shower. It's a thing that I don't want to do. I don't want to be up at 1 minute in the morning and have fucking cold water on me. It's uncomfortable. It like I don't want it. I could be in my warm bed, but the thing is, I'm training myself to do things that I don't want to do, that I have to do. I don't know if you've heard this concept of eating the frog. So eating the frog basically means, imagine that you have to eat a frog, right? Like someone says, you know what? At some point in the day, you have to eat a fucking frog, and you have to do it when you want to do it. Wouldn't it be better to do it first thing in the morning? Like then you can have breakfast, you can have dinner, you can, it'll clean it up. But if you're just waiting to eat the frog, like at the end of the day, you'll just be dreading everything. And when you're eating, you're gonna, have this like disgusting feeling because you'll be thinking about the fucking frog. But if you eat the frog in the morning, first thing in the morning, then it's done. And you're not gonna think about the frog, it's done. It's uncomfortable, yes, but it's done. You checked it out of your list. So it's more a thing about discipline and doing things that are necessary. So yeah, that's um, first thing in the morning, cold shower, then like the breathing work. Breathing is something that we overlook so much when improving ourselves in general. As you can tell, I mouth breathe a lot, and that isn't optimal, and that's why I do breath work in the morning. So basically, it is consciously breathing through my nose. It is a form of meditation, basically, and it's also good for posture. It is good for self esteem. It is good in general. It's how you're supposed to breathe consciously through your nose. And I will do a video more in depth about that, but once I've really gotten to the point where it's just natural for me to breathe through my nose and exploring all the benefits of it. And now, moving on to stretching, it's just mobility is something that I've struggled a lot with. Not mobility per se, but for example, like wrist pain while doing certain movements. Um, like um, ankle pain as well. Just my range of motion when I'm working out is not as optimal as it should be. So just stretching as well in the morning, it's great just to have a long healthy life. Like I cannot imagine if a 25, 30 year old is having, like a 15 even year old is having like joint pain. How will they you know be when they're not even like 50, 60, 70, like when they're in their mid 30s, you know um like a healthy active man in his 60s shouldn't have joint pain. Like a man that worked out, that had a decent diet, that a good diet, that a man that had slept properly, that had an active social life, that you know with no underlying like genetic bullshit. Like a normal man that had a healthy life shouldn't have joint pain even in his 60s. Later on, old age, but still, like a healthy old man would not have the complications that a dude that stretched in his youth and throughout his life, because it's a forever thing, versus a dude that didn't. At any age, there's gonna be this fucking difference. And I have noticed, like, for example, this is a hand stretch, and I don't know if you can see it, but like you just basically like do a praying um sign, and you just fucking lower your hands, lower them, lower them, lower them, lower them. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Lower them, lower them, lower them, lower them, lower them, lower them. Right? So I couldn't do that. Like a month ago, I could not do this without like excruciating pain. Right? I could like get them till here probably, and then it'll hurt a lot. Right? So as well, I can do push-ups now, which is great. I couldn't do that a month ago as well, and it's not because of a lack of strength, because I had the strength to like push my body up and down, but it was because of joint pain. So stretching, doing like, you can just like Google a lot of videos for like joint pain stretches, or just like general stretching in the morning, just like being able to touch your toes. Um, and of course, it's gradual. If you don't do it gradually, you're gonna end up injuring yourself. But it gradually, you'll do a lot of progress, even in a month, even in 2 weeks, even in So I cannot even imagine how well I'll be doing in a year with this. And as well, it preps us up for the next activity, which is running. Um, Running, I'm going to the gym now, but running as well, just like first thing in the morning. It's just something that as well, it's cold, it's dark, it's uncomfortable, and I can afford the fact that I can go out. I live in a safe area, in a safe city, so I can go out at 4 in the morning and run. But that, if I lived in a fucking fucked up place, then I would you know go to my rooftop, or just in my next to my bed, I would do crunches, I would do push-ups, I would do burpees. The thing is, doing as well physical activity, just first thing in the morning, keeps you fresh, kickstarts your whole system. It like takes you out, away from like this, mm, how do I say, like calm, no, not calm, but like inactive mode, I guess. Like you've just like been asleep, then like maybe you took the cold shower, but then you look at your bed and you're like, yeah, I took my cold shower, I punished myself, I did a hard thing, but now I am, like the mind is a tricky thing. Like if I didn't go out for a run, I would be like, maybe like my bed looks comfortable, right? And as I said, if I didn't have the possibility to go running, then I would try and do exercises in my room. Because if you don't like start moving, you're just gonna go back to your bed. At least if you're a person like me. I believe that it is like a snowball. If you start with action in the morning, first thing in the morning, it is really easy to keep it going, right? But if you stall it, then the snowball is not gonna go, And if you start actually doing stuff at like 9 a.m. or like 12, or there's people that wake up at 1, in the afternoon, the ball is going to be way smaller at the end of the day. If you keep it going and you start growing since early on, then it's going to be way, way better. And, after running, though, I am going to come home and sitting down, not in my bed, on the floor. That's how I do it. You can do it in a chair, but on the floor, not close to my bed with the lights on. I will do meditation. And I'm gonna meditate, and I'm just gonna try as much as possible to quiet down everything. Just meditation as well. It's like with the breathing thing. It's at a point where I'm not there yet to actually tell you like properly how, you know, the full benefits are. But I've seen people who are doing very, very well that, talk wonders of meditation. And, just it's kind of like a workout, It's every time you're going to have noise in your mind, but you have to make it as you have to have less noise in your mind every time. And like, the monks that actually like reach this enlightened state that they've meditated for hours on end for years. So for years they meditate every single day, so it is as well a gradual thing, but I do believe in its benefits. And it has helped me be a less reactive person as well during this month that I've been meditating, which is amazing for me. And as you have noticed, I do this fasted basically, and I do this at a very fucking quick pace as well. It's not like I meditate for an hour and take like a cold like deep plunge in cold water and like then run for 10 kilometers. Like, no, this is done in an hour. So by the minute that I'm out of my bed, I'm hitting the cold shower, and I'm gonna be there. I'm not gonna be washing anything. Like my actual proper shower, I have it in the night, so I'm clean before I go to bed. So I don't actually have to shower with the cold shower. It's just doing a hard thing. So I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go out. Right? I do my breathing exercises. I do like my stretching. I do my running, and it all takes an hour. I run from here to the metro station and back, which is like about 3 kilometers. It's the whole like smart thing for goals. They have to be blah 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 blah. I don't fucking know the thing, but they have to be realistic. So I'm taking up an hour of my day, which is a realistic amount of time to improve. And in general, I have been improving. I've been improving with my self-esteem. I've been improving with my productivity. I stall things a lot. I usually leave things at the end of the day. I just don't really do stuff. And for years on end, I just sucked at, um, like school, basically. Uh, but the thing is, when you start doing like the hard shit early in the morning, then like doing an assignment, it's not gonna be that fucking hard. I already ate my frog. And as well, if the assignment is the fucking frog, then first thing, after I come back from school, I've instead of like checking my WhatsApp, replying to texts, calling friends, whatnot, I'm gonna do the fucking frog. I'm gonna eat the fucking frog. I'm gonna do the assignment, and until I'm done with the assignment, then I'm gonna do other stuff that I want to do. Because that's how it is. It's a basic thing. You have to do the hard things first. Because if you say, yeah, I'll do it later, I'll do it after I'm done eating. Oh well, but your friends call you, they want you to hop onto league, and you want to play with them. Or oh, this like new show on Netflix. Yeah, I'll do it at night before sleeping. Oh shit, I'm very tired and I need my 8 hours of sleep. So shit, I'll do it in the morning. I'll do it tomorrow, and that becomes I'll do it in a week and in a month, and then you have fucking 20 assignments on finals week apart. As well as your exams, when you could have nothing and you could have done things on time. And that's really really helped me, at least, doing things when I'm supposed to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's helped me a lot to have this like schedule, morning routine basically. And I'm gonna start recording that, just a normal couple days for you guys, just to see. I'm like, me as a person, I'm really really a procrastinator, and I'm a lazy person. And the thing is, it doesn't take that much effort. That's the amazing thing. Like, if I get up, and I don't think about it, that's, my my shower, it's like right outside of my bedroom. So I don't really have to think about it to go in the shower. And if I do that, then I'll do everything else automatically. And as I said, it's like a snowball. But the minute you start thinking about the things, shit, 5 more minutes. If you think 5 more minutes, then it's fucking over. You have to grab yourself by the fucking ball sack and just do things. Don't even think about them. Don't think about how it's good for you or bad for you, or nothing. Just think about that you have to do it, and you do it. That's what makes a fucking successful and competent person, and not a fucking loser and a fucking NEET. And this is the journey to escape NEETdom. This is the journey to improve yourself, to become a fucking valuable and amazing man. And I fucking assure you, you see my fucking arms? Yeah, they're fucking small. They're small arms, aren't they? I fucking assure you that in a fucking year, I'll have a better physique than all the fucking models that you see on Instagram, just by following this. And if you want to tag along, I recommend you stay. I recommend you try the same, and you'll see how you have a fucking better physique than all these fucking models, and all this fucking like bodybuilder guys from Instagram, and all this fucking like motivational speakers. And you'll be the motivational speaker, and I'll be the fucking motivational speaker. Because we've just realized that it's so fucking easy as to just do what you have to do first in the morning. Do the fucking hard thing first. And you don't even have to think about it. That's it. That's the thing. You don't have to rationalize everything, and just have to do it. You know what's good for you. You know what's gonna get you where you want to be. You do the fucking small scale plan, and then you take action. It's really, you just do the fucking morning routine. That's it. We do this morning routine. We take it from there, and in a fucking year, we'll be where we want to fucking be. If you want to fucking take a screenshot, if you want to record the fucking screen, do it. Because in a year, I'll prove myself right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay here, tag along. You can do it as well. I'm fucking sure of it. If I can do it, anyone can. Anyone that wants to can. So why not try it out? See you in the next video.